Podcast. Bitches. Hoes.
Welcome back. It's been a minute since...
And everything in between.
Oh, yeah.
My mother? How dare you?
I didn't know she was in between.
That was a little too creepy.
Don't worry.
She's wherever Pete puts her.
Gosh damn it.
What's wrong?
You're just
Nothing.
thinking
What's
about
wrong?
Pete's
You
mother?
don't like my mom? You don't think she's good looking? Not good looking enough?
Shut up!
Got a problem with his mom?
Huh?
No, I'm just thinking about her now.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Did you hear
Yeah.
that voice? Yeah.
So
There's no
wrong.
way out. You could have stayed silent.
Yeah.
I know.
You just
And that was shit.
you just dug your grave with a little
Shovel.
I love
Little
those
hoe
hand
shovel.
motions there, Pete.
Yeah, thank
Glad
you.
everyone can see
Oh
what's
yeah,
going
everyone
on.
can see my little. I was doing a little shovel motion,
Like he was jerking off with
but I was
tweezers.
using a
Thought you were
plastic
throwing
shovel.
semen on me.
I was using the plastic shovel, so Jake, you should have brought a metal one.
Like one of those beach
The
sets from the
Southside
dollar
Shovel
store.
Slayer.
Anyway.
Anyway,
So yeah,
we got shit to talk about this week.
I'm sure we do. And some of it will probably be from
Bring-
a few days ago.
bring it
but
up.
Whatever.
Lead in.
Seahawks
let's
won the
just-
Super Bowl.
They did.
Okay.
They just fucking destroyed now. Nobody cares.
I pooped my pants.
Breaking news. Pete. Poopy. Pants.
Pete made poop.
It's a dilemma. A dilemma plaguing many of America's children.
Shitty pants.
My mom didn't buy the other Pampers,
Pampers.
so I had to walk around in the dirty one.
Are we all drunk? What the hell happened?
What did you put in these water bottles, Ken?
I don't know.
I didn't drink the water, so you're facing.
No,
No, Pete drinks his own urine.
if you'll excuse us, we need to go get Pete some good nights.
That's a diaper joke.
Balls,
right.
balls, balls.
Balls. What do we got to talk about this week? Got some interesting things to
I
talk
don't know.
about.
There's some stuff. Something I mentioned to Ken earlier about wonderful new petitions to the White House. Apparently, they changed their ruling to how many signatures you need to have. I think it was like 10,000 at first, then it was 20, then it went to 50, now it's 100,000. And then they will supposedly read it, and they've been reporting on some of the funnier ones. One of them, of course, is deport Justin Bieber.
America, fuck you guys if you deport him. He's an angel. And a
The other one, which I found quite amusing, was there's a petition to change the national anthem to the Guile theme.
That would be amazing.
That would be fucking awesome.
Oh, just the Pledge of Allegiance.
Dude, you know how fucking feared America would be after that? Like, you don't
No.
even have to know what that song is. You fucking hear it, and it spells doom. You are getting...
It gets the people going.
It gets the people going. It's provocative. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Nobody will threaten us with shit after that. You just fucking... It's like the fucking Reigns of Castamere. You just play it. Fucking people know somebody's going to start dying.
And then I found another funny story about how lazy doctors are getting. Apparently, there was a man who was only diagnosed with the disease he had, which was puzzling people because one of the doctors went home and watched an episode of House. And
Thanks, House.
apparently, the symptoms matched exactly what was being shown on the episode, so they figured it out and cured him.
Wow.
Apparently, this guy had an old metal hip replacement, and it was leaking cobalt into his system.
Are
Okay.
you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Jeez.
And because this exact same thing happened on House, the guy went to work the next day, said, I know what your problem is. They replaced his hip with a plastic one, and now he's fine.
Wow.
That's
fucked. Fucking House.
Right?
Hugh Laurie's the man. Saving
Get
people
shit
for real.
done.
Yeah. Oh.
And did you guys happen to hear about the controversy with Jeopardy?
No.
I saw something. I didn't follow up on it.
Oh
what
my
the
God.
hell is
I've
going
not heard
on?
about this at all,
so this
so I'm
dude, I
intrigued.
can't remember what his name was, but basically he went on there and just broke the way the game works. he instead of going for like everyone, they start at the top, work their way down. He would start at the really expensive questions, just hunting out the daily doubles and fuck them up just to make sure no one else could get them.
Wait,
And
that's a good strategy.
Yeah, it's a great strategy, but no one's ever done it, and everyone's pissed because he ruined the sanctity of Jeopardy. It's basically what he did was he'd go through, and at the very beginning he would hunt, take the $2,000 questions or 1,000 or whatever's at the bottom.
Okay.
Trying to find the daily doubles, that way he could get them out of the way and no one else could have them. If it was a question he didn't know, instead of like normal people, let's just say you had 10 grand, and I'm sure watching in the past, you see a question they're a little iffy on, they'll bet like 1,500 or 2,000. He bet $5.
That's brilliant.
And then the second the
it's a
question
strategy.
Yeah, the second the thing was done, he'd just look over to Alex Trebek and go, I don't know. And they'd move on to the next one. And he won like 3 or 4 days in a row, and everyone's just pissed at him. I think it's funny as
Is he
hell.
still winning, or did he finally lose?
I don't know. I haven't checked it up in a couple days, but I know he won like 3 or 4 days in a row.
Very interesting.
It wasn't even huge amounts of money, but it was just enough to fuck with everybody else because he took their chances of winning away.
Well,
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant. Not only is it brilliant, but how fucking stupid is it that they put the daily doubles? So they must be putting them in relatively the same area every fucking time.
They're
then.
always in the bottom 2 rows. Always. So I'm sure this will change up the way they do the Jeopardy crap.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never fucking understood that game. Half of the premise of the game is you got to answer in
With
the
a
form
question.
of a fucking question.
Yeah.
For what purpose? It's just to test whether or not you know the damn answer.
It's a reverse test.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Oh. And then movie news. Oh.
Paul Walker's dead.
Oh. That's old news. Thanks, Pete.
Oh.
No, now we have a new one dead.
Oh. Oh. But I like that fat man.
Yeah, we just saw him in Twister earlier.
Yeah.
He was my favorite. That was him in Twister?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude, I never knew
With
that.
that shitty haircut.
Seriously?
Yeah, driving that crappy bus.
No fucking way. And he's
Yeah.
like, and he goes and he fucking kisses the aunt on the cheek
Yeah.
when she gives him all the steaks and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Fucking no way. Holy
Yeah.
dude, this is like fucking revelation for me.
All right.
I just didn't know he was that fucking guy from Twister. All right.
Yeah, he went from Twister to everything else he did.
Yeah, no shit.
And look what happened to everyone else who was in Twister. Fucking nothing.
Weird.
Well, I'd rather be doing fucking nothing than being fucking dead.
Yeah.
I blame that on, the
What'd they
crippling
find?
heroin addiction.
Didn't they find like 50 bags or
Yeah.
something?
It's like 50 bags of heroin and 40 needles.
Here's
and
my thing, though. He must have just fucking relapsed because he was doing so many movies. He did The fucking Master with Joaquin Phoenix, and he did Moneyball. He was doing like all these films. He did like Doubt a couple years ago, and fucking like doing like these really, really high-end roles, and then all of a sudden he just goes and starts doing heroin again.
Well, he stopped doing heroin because he was broke. And then he did it with all high-end roles and could afford it again.
I know, but I don't know. Like, I feel bad for the guy. Like, everybody's, they're like,
It
oh, look
sucks.
at he's
Don't
he's
get me
a-
wrong.
fucking the asshole's on heroin. I'm like, dude, fucking give him a break. Like, he relapsed after like 20 fucking years or some shit.
Yeah.
He relapsed once, which is fucking way more than a lot of people do, and it just happened to be the one time it killed him,
You know what they say, rehab's for quitters, so.
Yeah.
Which brings me another point. Don't do crack.
Crack is whack.
Crack is
Thank
pretty
you,
bad.
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh.
Speaking of people doing crack, how in the fuck did Jesse Eisenberg get picked to play Lex Luthor?
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that pick.
I like Jesse Eisenberg, but I don't know about for Lex Luthor.
No, I think it's perfect, dude, because they're looking for a younger Lex. He's super intelligent. I mean, he can pull off that whole like intelligent swagger. It's gonna be sweet. The only thing that I'm kind of nervous about is that somebody revealed like a potential backstory for him, and it's that Lex grew up as like a poor kid instead of a rich kid, and then he like built his way up from the streets, so he's like the white 50 Cent.
Did he get shot 9 times
Yeah,
or 10?
so it's pretty weird. And then he goes bald, and I don't know. It's gonna be strange.
Ugh. I don't know. I hope, but who knows?
But dude, I mean,
Wrong.
Wrong.
Ben Affleck Batman. I mean, they're doing it real big. That's all I can
Yeah.
say about it.
Real big.
Yeah.
Real wrong.
Real. Wrong!
Thank you, Kevin Spacey.
What else we got?
Not much else. Move on to game news.
Game news.
The games.
What's everybody been playing lately?
Yeah. We'll start with Ken.
Yeah.
Really? Is that a game?
Yup.
Is that how you make bubbles in the bathtub?
Yup. Well, let's see. What have I been playing? I finished up getting all the achievements in Tomb Raider. That's about it.
Woo!
And Battlefield 4. That's really about it.
Wow.
Yeah, not much going on.
Battlefield 4.
Since we don't see you online very much.
You've been finishing up Okami too.
Yeah, I kind of
You
took a
put that
break.
on hiatus a little
Yeah.
bit? Yeah.
I'm definitely going to go back to it, but I just wanted to finish Tomb Raider because I was so close. So.
Playing a lot of Battlefield 4. Just got my PlayStation 4 finally. Woo.
Oh, and Outlast. I started that.
Oh my fucking god. All right, so we can talk about that fucking
No,
game.
you can't.
The only part I played up, like,
Yeah.
2 is where two best friends stop.
Oh, well,
So.
then you
Oh,
can
we
talk
can
about
talk
it.
about it. Yeah, and
You can
I'm
talk
like
up to that point.
I'm in like the same boat. Yeah, just playing a lot of Battlefield 4 with you guys obviously and really digging that. I haven't really found any reason to not enjoy that game yet. Limited map selection. Thank you for that. He just farted right next to my face.
Well, that's what you get for laying down.
I know, I'm laying right down next to his ass, so that's kind of my
That's
fault, I guess.
completely your fault.
It's not at all, only half. I'll take one half of a butt cheek's worth of blame, and
No.
that is all.
How long have we known Pete?
Forever.
Okay, remember Cedar
From
Point?
womb to tomb.
Do you remember going to Cedar Point? How
Yeah.
every 3 minutes he had to stop and take a shit.
Yeah.
You know the
alright.
workings of his ass.
You know
Why
what?
are you laying
I
anywhere
don't
near
know
it?
the workings of his. You're making people think that I like get up in there or something.
do.
I
You do.
do not.
Just so you know, I
Allegedly.
farted like 10 times in the matter of like 2 minutes.
Damn it!
I'm surprised you couldn't hear that.
Yeah,
I
you could.
couldn't.
It was
So
silencer.
silencer.
I did.
Now we know the game Pete's been playing. It's how to silence my asshole.
But yeah, other than that, Outlast, which we'll definitely talk about in a minute, and Sly Cooper. So I know that's a weird one to be going back to, but I'm playing through Sly 2 right now.
I'm playing NHL. I'm playing Battlefield. And I'm not playing Flappy Birds like the rest of you Android fucks. I have to shit.
I guess technically we could all say we've been playing a lot of GTA too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming in GTA.
Fucking, I hope.
As far as me, a little bit of Battlefield, lots of GTA. I went back to playing a little Lego Marvel. Unfortunately, I still haven't gone back to finish.
How
Mario.
is that? What does that Lego Marvel play like? I mean, is
Like
it
every other Lego
Like
game?
a Lego game?
like a Lego game? I kind of suspected that it was going to be almost in the vein of like a.
I think Pete's having some butt problems.
I almost kind of thought it was going to be in the vein of like a X-Men Legends style game, but
Nope, it's the same style they've always done all the Lego games, except
but you
now
get
they
the
talk.
powers and stuff too, though, right?
For each character, yeah.
Can you combine them, like do combos and stuff? Kinda.
To a point.
Okay.
I got the Hulkbuster armor last night, which was pretty fun.
All right. That
Other than
sounds-
that,
sounds
I've
sweet.
been stuck on my phone playing this goddamn Brave Frontier RPG. I don't know what it is about that game.
Brave Frontier.
Yeah, it's a weird little RPG. I'll have to show it to you later.
Okay. You know what? Phone RPGs aren't exactly the worst thing ever.
Nope. Free to play, doesn't force you to do anything. It actually kind of does it right. Yes, there's premium currency in it. The only thing I've ever noticed you need it for is you can summon some of the characters faster to put them on your team, or if you die, you can use it as a revive. Otherwise, you lose what you were in the middle of getting. That's it.
Oh, that's whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, those are the kind of free to play games I like.
That doesn't bug me too much.
No.
All right. So going back to Outlast, how far did you get, Ken?
By the way, spoilers for Outlast. To the part where you get stabbed with the syringe and you wake up in the padded room.
Okay. You are actually still even farther than me.
Really?
Yeah, the reason being I could not fucking figure out where to go in that game.
Oh, see, I watched that one video by two best friends, so I knew exactly where to
Oh,
Yeah,
go.
did
between
you
that and the Rooster Teeth one, I'm sure I'll figure out exactly where I need to go for
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
I got
hour.
through that part in like 15 minutes.
Okay, all right.
And
yeah.
I knew where all the jump scares were, but the person sitting in the room with me didn't. That was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Who was with
Who
you?
was with you?
My cousin's boyfriend.
Oh, I was hoping you would say your grandma or something.
No. God damn it.
Because that would
Oh,
have been a little
dude,
funny.
yeah.
Oh, it was funny.
Oh man. So I mean, well, okay, so that's a little bit different because they played it obviously, and you saw that Let's Play because the Steam came out what
A year
couple
ago?
month- a year ago? Was it a full year ago?
Just about. It's been out a long time.
I don't think so.
Here, I'll fact check it while you babble.
Anyway.
Anyway, Scariest game ever?
I don't know yet because I knew what was going to happen.
All right. Okay. Well,
I'll let you. I'll progress on because now I have no idea what's going to happen.
Okay.
So
I mean, like, have you been like just naturally chased by any of the enemies down a corridor yet?
yeah, the dude in the generator room
Dude in the generator room.
where you have to flip all the switches.
I have not done that. I'm right at that part now.
Have fun with that.
So, is that kind of a bitch to get through?
You just got to be aware.
Okay. Just aware that there's people.
So you're just going downstairs then.
Yeah.
Have fun.
It's tough or
it's tense. Yeah,
is it?
you'll see.
Fuck, man. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know.
so I was wrong. It was 6 months ago. It was September 4th.
Yeah, it didn't
That's what I
take
thought
so
because
long.
I played it when it was like just coming out at PAX last year. No, but fuck that game. I didn't know really anything about it going into it, and I mean, yeah, like they're jump scares, but they're fucking some of the best fucking jump scares I've seen in a long time. Trying to think of like the one that really, really fucking stands out for me. Like after a while, I've started to get this thing where like it doesn't really bother me because there's so many that even though I'm not looking for them individually, I know that they're coming.
Yeah.
But I will say that the one thing that got me back into it, like thinking that it was one of the scariest games I've played, was what's the fucking the giant guy, Chris? I forget where I was even at, but basically it was right before I went downstairs. Did he start chasing you?
No.
He didn't?
No.
So
I knew what to do for him not to chase me. So
really? So if you do something differently, he doesn't get to chase you, or he just kind of appears and then.
yeah, you can hide from him before he even notices you.
Dude, because I didn't know what was going on, and that guy.
You didn't shut the door, did you?
Oh my god! Came in and he was, dude. It was like a prison film. It was fucked up. He was like, "I want that ass," and he just started chasing me, and I
Jake's
was like,
cowering under the
"Holy
mattress."
shit!" That was one of the most tense moments in gaming I've probably ever played. Because at one point he's chasing me down the hall, right?
Mm.
And I just got like complete like it's almost like when you're running in that game, you get like tunnel vision kind of.
Yeah.
And I'm like running, and I couldn't figure out because both ends of the corridor look the same. So I'm fucking hauling ass away from this guy, and I realized that I had to go back the opposite way. I fucking ran the wrong way, and I was just like, "Oh my fucking god, this guy's gonna murder the shit out of me." And so I slip into one of the side rooms, and there's like a desk, and there's like some shit, and he fucking walks in there, and he's just talking in the creepiest fucking Satan voice I've ever heard. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, maybe he didn't see me. Like, at first, I think he doesn't see me. And then all of a sudden, he just slow walks up, and I'm like, all right, he's slow walking, so he doesn't see me. I'm just seeing through the infrared on the camcorder. I'm like, this is going to be fine or whatever. And then he just fucking grabs me and just starts fucking just slamming my ass on this desk. And I was like, oh, my fucking God. I was just losing it. So I break away from him finally as he's giving me the biggest ass pounding ever. And I fucking run down the hall. He's fucking hauling ass after me. And I get down the stairs and I slip through the crack in the thing. And that's where I'm at now, is when you get past the crack in that the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
So holy shit though, that game, fuck man. Just the atmosphere, everything on that game is just top notch.
I think the scariest moment I've had so far in that game wasn't from any of the jump scares because I knew.
Yeah.
Like, I opened the door and it creaked, and none of the other doors creaked, and I almost jumped at that. I was like, God damn it.
Wait, so explain that. So
Ambient noise got him.
Ambient noise, like, because one of the doors creaked when I opened it and almost scared me.
Oh, okay.
That's like the closest I've been.
Yeah,
so far.
some of just the weirdest stuff in that, like just playing it in the dark with the sound turned up. I don't have any type of home theater system. I mean, it is just raw from my TV. And even still, like, there's some stuff that I notice, like, once in a while, like, when your character gets close to a person, his breathing gets
Yeah.
really fucking heavy. You're like, what the fuck is that? And you realize that it's you, and you're like, holy shit, that's me. The fucking character's so scared that he doesn't even know how to act. It's so funny.
You guys are all a bunch of bitches.
It's whatever. Like, you realize that it's a game. Like, you're not whatever, but it's fun to kind of put yourself into that thing and be like, oh man, this is pretty tense. It's really cool. So I dig it for that. The atmosphere in that game, bar none, I think is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So outside of that game, what was your what would you say is your favorite scary moment or what got you scared the worst in a horror game?
Oh,
Hmm.
probably one of the Fatal Frame games. One of the original Fatal Frames, either 1 or 2. Oh my God. Okay, so I remember the spot in Fatal Frame 1.
I hope it's the same one that I'm thinking of.
In Fatal Frame 1, there's a girl who's been like chained up or something, or like tied up with ropes. I think she's been tied up with ropes, and that was how she was killed. I think she was like asphyxiated or something. And she comes out of a box, and she's like tied up with ropes. And I just remember like my buddy and I were playing that, and I think it was in a cave. And then the box opens, and like her ghost comes out of it, and she's all like
Just
fucking dead.
Kind of pops out.
Yeah, fuck that
It
was.
was almost like a Jack in the Box.
Yes, that one was pretty scary.
In Fatal Frame 1, I think it didn't necessarily scare me, but the part that I found the creepiest is toward the beginning when you're first walking through the house, and out of nowhere you can hear just like that demonic Satan voice. It's real raspy and crackly,
Yeah.
and you have to kind of find where it's coming from. I mean, yes, it ends up being a fucking tape recorder, but it just creeped me out at first because depending on where you walked, it got louder and
Yeah.
yeah.
That game. Oh man,
For its time, that game
was
goddamn.
really fucking good. You know what's funny too is I was thinking horror games are the only games where you're like, you know, like every other game, everybody's like, oh man, like I wish this was in HD. Like if you asked a bunch of people if they wanted to play Fatal Frame in HD, they're like, no, I'm good.
I'm good. No.
They're like hoping they have like an 8-bit version. They're like, this would be a lot better. But
I think
no,
it's just horror games in general, like a good horror game.
a good
anyway.
one. Yeah, there's so very few too. Like I went back and played Doom 3 recently. It wasn't a horror game.
No,
That
it
game was never frightening at all.
No.
So what about you, Ken?
Fuck. I guess probably the worst was probably like the first Fear game when you're
Yeah.
climbing up that fucking ladder.
Yeah, I know what part
God
you're talking
damn
about.
it.
Yeah.
That scared the absolute shit out of me. When fucking Alma is
Yeah.
like right in your face.
Yeah, that was a really
scared
good
the
game.
hell out of me.
I do remember playing that game on PC, and one of the things that really surprised me about that game was the lack of scares in certain parts. Like, that game did tension better than I've ever
Oh
seen.
yeah, because there were plenty of parts where you should have had something,
You
and they
should've-
didn't.
and it didn't, and it was so creepy because you knew that the way that the level design was laid out, you're like, okay, like it's a big open area. This looks prime for a shootout, and you were like getting ready to get like assaulted,
and then nothing happened.
and then nothing ever happened. It was just really weird. It was just emptiness. It was very, very strange. Such a good game, though.
Anything for you, Pete?
Well, I was pooping, so.
Scariest horror game moment.
Scariest? Probably not that scary now, but that fucking mannequin thing in
in
Condemned.
Condemned?
Yeah.
Oh,
Condemned,
dude,
yeah.
the whole mall in Condemned.
That whole thing? Yeah.
Holy
what
shit.
the hell?
Just you're walking through, and there's nothing there. You turn around, there's a mannequin staring you in the face. I completely forgot about that.
But it wasn't
Yeah, that
even
was
staring at you. It was fucking faceless. But
That part was really creepy.
I remember
Yeah.
like one time
I
I was
want to
just
play that game again now.
Yeah.
I was just like walking, doing whatever Peter's doing, you know, scary games, and my flashlight, like I was like, oh, I'll like turn around because I hear something. I look, like, oh, there's nothing there. I'm like, I'm not scared. I turn around, there's the fucking thing right there. I'm like, done deal, like done with this, with the whole game.
I never did finish that game either.
Yeah, after that, I was,
either.
I got to the end of it. There's
I'm
a
the
part.
only person here who finished that.
Okay, then you would know the part in the attic where you're fighting the dude. He's got the two batons or whatever. I never could.
That's the very last.
Yeah, I
fucking
couldn't
game.
beat him. I just gave up.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he pissed me off. I was like, "Fuck this."
It's the last fight in the game.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm literally that close. I knew I was that close to being done. I just didn't care.
Holy shit.
It pissed me off. So all that stuff being said, what ways can you think of that could make a horror game better? Short of just saying it needs to go back to its roots and where it began and stuff like that. I mean, anything you can think. Because
I think
there were a
I don't
couple
think it
things I
should go
found
that
online. Like
far.
there was one game coming out called Nevermind where it actually comes with a heart monitor, and the more scared you get and the faster your heart beats, the harder the game gets.
That would be kind of cool, but it would almost kind of piss you off too, though. I mean, because a lot of people, even though their heart's beating fast, they can still perform actions.
Yeah, but
So-
not necessarily. I guess it was worded a little funny. It did just say the harder the game would get. But
I think I know. I read a similar article, and I think the point of that game too, the developers said, was to get people to like train how to control their heart rhythm, which is actually a really neat concept.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool idea. I would just say the thing that I like the most with the new generation of horror games and stuff, like ambient sound and lighting has been around for a long time now. Like they've pretty much a lot of developers have mastered that. One of the
Naughty
things that
Dog.
I'm really super excited about is like just facial animations and stuff. So just enemies that look fucking disturbed, like just really, really crazy up close and stuff, and they don't have like just weird kind of faceless, emotionless,
Yeah.
plastic model type looking faces. They actually have like some real emotion, and like when they actually step out of the shadows, when you see them, you're like, holy fuck!
What the
Like, it
hell is
just
this
forces
thing?
you- yeah, it really forces you to take a step back and.
I like
Be
the
like,
one
okay.
that when we were talking the other day, and I said, I would like a co-op horror game, which, yes, co-op does take a little away from horror, but one that you don't really get supplies, you don't get guns, anything like that, and it's just the two of you working together to try to get away. And
That would be
most
I
of
think
it
that
is
would be
done.
badass.
Yeah, most of it would be done by voice, and like say you're both hiding somewhere, and you have to watch the tone of your voice and stuff, so you don't alert people to where you're at. I think
Yeah,
that'd be kind of
really
fun
cool.
too. I'm sure it'd be hard as fuck to do because I'm not a game developer. I don't know, but
It'd be cool.
I think it could be kind of cool.
I don't want to have to whisper to you guys.
Why not? You do it anyway
Yeah, in our ears at night,
from outside the window.
last night.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I think that would be pretty neat.
Now on to things that annoyed me. So, big news from a few weeks ago that we talked about was Nintendo and how much money they lost, and everyone giving Nintendo shit.
Yeah.
EA had lost almost the exact same amount, and no one said a damn thing. Why is it big news when Nintendo loses money like that, but EA does it and no one cares?
Because
Fuck
everybody,
EA? I don't know.
yeah, because everybody wants to see EA fail. Nobody wants to see Nintendo go under.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
caring more.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
Or
I guess the way
it-
the articles were worded didn't seem like...
The problem is that every time I hear like a solution out of Nintendo, it's never something that I want. Like they're
I don't know what they said, like, what they're going to do. Like, I'm good with that.
I'm
They're gonna
great
merge
with it.
They're going to merge their console and handheld division. That's amazing. They
that's really cool. Who's the president? Iwata.
Iwata.
Yeah.
Iwata. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. I guess it's not necessarily anything that Nintendo's coming out and saying, but it's everything else around them. Like all the speculation is starting to really just drive me nuts. Like when everybody's like, "Oh, they're gonna go into the handheld market." That's such a fucking awful idea. I don't want that. No
Well,
one
don't worry.
wants
They
that.
already came out and said it's absolutely not going to
You
happen.
mean the mobile?
The mobile,
the mobile,
market,
they're not
excuse
doing
me,
it.
Yeah,
They
that's
said
bullshit.
not going to
Like,
happen.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see fucking Nintendo games on other consoles.
No, like, to a point. Like, if they have nothing to do or they're a neutered version to make you buy the better version, that's fine. Do that. I still won't buy it, but hey, it's an idea. But
You mean if they did like a Mario Kart, but the Mario Kart had
no. Don't ever put Mario on a cell phone. That's
Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier. I don't think
no.
anybody...
I'm talking about like on Xbox, on PlayStation.
No, there's some things that I think Nintendo will take to the grave. They'll never, even if they went software only, I don't think they will ever make it to another console. They will die with some of these characters.
I don't agree with that, but I don't also think that they would ever not have a console. But
No, they
They'd at
might
least
get
have
a
a handheld.
Yeah, they'll
yeah, at
stick
least
with
have it.
handhelds
It
because
would-
that was like when we were at lunch earlier and we were talking about the Game Gear and all that stuff growing up. Yeah, the Game Gear was great, and it was, by hardware standards, was a far superior system to the Game Boy.
yeah.
But the Game Boy fucking destroyed it because it was just an all-around better system. The games were more fun.
You know what I've started to notice too, and just like on the forums, and this is just kind of an opinion, but one of the things that's really started to annoy me the most is that I understand that Nintendo's games aren't for everybody. Like the people that play the Call of Duties, the people that are like sports and shooter fans only are probably
Douchebags.
yeah, douchebags. So douchebags are gonna obviously gravitate towards the Xbox 360. We know that those people aren't gonna buy a Wii U. Like it's just not gonna happen unless they're parents themselves and they buy it for their kids. The problem that I'm having is that like every time I see a forum now with Nintendo being posted anywhere, like all these alleged Nintendo fans are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna buy like a Wii U until this comes out or until this comes out," and it's like, fucking why? Like if you claim to be a Nintendo fan and you're waiting to buy a console for one game, like what are you doing? Do you not realize how many fucking cool games are out right now?
Well, then I'm going to end up being lumped into that because I always said I wasn't buying a 3DS until Luigi's Mansion came out, and I immediately did. Now,
But
granted, I
you-
did buy it when Theater Rhythm came out because I knew Luigi's Mansion was coming, plus I got a
There's a
good deal on
difference,
3DS.
though. Luigi's Mansion was relatively early into the 3DS life cycle. If
It was like a year later.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
how
the-
long did you have yours before I got mine? It was about a year, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But the 3DS, in all fairness, though, has really started to see a huge influx. There wasn't
Right.
like a huge reason
But
except for
that's like
Fire
the
Emblem to
history.
buy a 3DS.
Right, that's the history of Nintendo, though. They make a system that takes for goddamn ever for a bunch of games to come
I
out.
agree, but this time they're really starting to pump shit out. Like fucking, we're about
It's
to
a
see
year
Tropical-
later, though.
It hasn't been a year, has it? Has it been a full year already?
For the Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had it for at least 2 Christmases.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is
There's still people that refuse to buy it though, and that's bullshit because there's so many good games out right now. And in the
again,
next
I get
month
lumped
or
into that
two-
though because I did the same thing. I mean, for weeks we talked. And
Well,
I'm like,
you're a
I'm
bitch, aren't you?
I own one now though because when I finally went and looked at it, I spent way more money on 2 other systems. I
But
own
you
one
still- but
goddamn
the
game
point
for.
is though too, you still weren't gonna buy one, and then you did it kind of just on a whim.
Well, because I realized there were actually a lot of games out there I wanted to play.
But that's what I'm saying though, is if those other people would fucking pull their heads out of their asses and realize that there's a lot of fucking good shit to play.
But it's
then-
warm up there.
Yeah, well, that's a fucking America metaphor right there.
Oh. Yeah, I think the CEO of EA should not get paid for a few years till they make up that $300 million loss. Fucking Iwata needs to get his money back.
You know what they need to do? Sell
Close.
BioWare to themselves
Right.
so they can stop making fucking RPGs that aren't RPGs anymore.
Yeah, I would like that.
Speaking of companies getting sold,
I'd like
fucking
KOTOR 3.
Double Helix went to Amazon. Ugh.
Ugh.
So not happy about that.
Ugh.
Again, a year, maybe 2 years ago, I'd have been happy because I gave 0 fucks about Double Helix. But now they've made 2 games that are really good.
Well,
What they made? They made Killer Instinct
And Strider.
Strider's
Ah.
looking really good.
Yeah,
And
and
from
well,
what I've
we'll
been
find out in a
hearing-
week and a half when it comes out.
Yeah. From what I've been hearing, like, it's awesome. It's
Yeah,
like-
and then they go to Amazon where they're going to be pigeonholed into making shit for Android forever.
great.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
I'm not happy with that. And then to top it all off, Microsoft is like, hey, you know that Killer Instinct game you were working on? Well, fuck off. We'll find someone else to do it.
That's kind of bullshit. Well, I mean, such is the business, I guess.
Microsoft and Google don't get along.
Yeah, the only I don't know. The thing with just developers going under as of late that I've started to realize is that yeah, like sometimes I'm sad about it. Sometimes a really cool game comes out and then the developer goes under. But in the end, there's always the talent is always going to kind of flood into other companies. It's always going to move into different places and new companies will emerge and we'll get, different and better stuff because of it.
Hopefully. Because, I mean, short of the complaints with the no fight stick, Killer Instinct is actually really good.
The graphics are awesome.
The graphics are
The
fucking
gameplay
sweet.
the gameplay's fine. It's just we don't have fight sticks, so it's hard as fuck to play on a controller. But short of that, it's a really good fighter. But now they're going to move it to someone else who has to now figure out what Double Helix did in the first place, and then add on to that, which is going to make it suck
Wait a minute,
ass.
really? So they're not even going to handle the rest of the content for that game?
No.
No,
That's fucked. I don't even understand that. Like, why didn't Microsoft just step in and just purchase that company then? If Amazon had the money to do it, Microsoft could have just set their dick on the table and been like, yeah, let's do this.
well, Google's got some money. I think they've got more than Microsoft at this point.
Yeah, that might be true. Does Google own Amazon too?
Mm-hmm.
Do they really? Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, anyway.
So that's the thing. I like Google a lot. I also don't want everything to fucking be owned by Google. I got to be honest.
Yeah, that story.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Yeah.
today.
They're going to own my fucking retinas in a few years.
Hey, Google Glass, they already do.
Did you see the contacts? Those are so creepy.
Yeah,
Man, and I wear contacts too. I could get away with that.
it would be weird as fuck.
It would be weird.
I'm gonna have sex with every fucking woman I know.
What?
Just record it all. My contribution to the world.
We're getting too close to Strange Days, guys.
As long as I don't have to wear that squid on my head, I'm all right. Oh, goddamn. So, Borderlands 2 apparently is the best-selling game out of 2K ever, undeservingly. I don't think that game should have been the best one. There are plenty of others
It's a
that
good
should have.
game.
What?
I'm not
It
gonna
was
fault
Borderlands?
Gearbox
Borderlands
for it.
2 is
I love
the
that
best
game.
best-selling game out of 2K. There should have been other ones that should have
What game?
topped that. The first Borderlands, first of all, it was better.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
You
No,
sound.
it wasn't.
You
No,
sound
I don't think
insane.
so.
This is also coming from the person that thinks South Park, the stick of buttholes, is going to be really good. Just let you know, South Park, you fucking suck with this game. Fuck you.
I don't
hope
blame
you-
South Park for this.
And I hope you put this in like an episode of an Asian kid just making fun of you or something. Because literally, here's my words. Fuck your game. End of rant.
He's tired of waiting.
No, I'm not sick of waiting. The game just looks like shit now. Like,
Yeah.
way to go. Like,
It's a
you waited so fucking long for what? For what? To push it back onto 360? Like, good job. Fuck you.
Is it still 360 only? Like last
360
gen only?
PS3, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's the way it was always going to
You
be.
fucking pushed it back all that time.
I
It
did
wasn't
kinda-
them, though. That's the thing. It had nothing to do with South Park.
Oh,
THQ went under, and then fucking Ubisoft bought it and decided to sit on
Well,
it.
get their fucking head out of their asses. Don't go with a shitty company. Like,
Yeah,
They didn't have a choice.
Ubisoft bought it.
Yeah.
I still blame you, South Park. You're connected to Comedy Central, so fuck you.
Trey and Matt could have just shut the whole thing down. I think Pete would have been happier.
It would have been, and just be like, listen, no game. We'll just make another season of South Park. I'd be like, cool.
Well, they're going to do that anyway. That's all right. I'll enjoy the game, then I'll let you know.
You can tell me how bad the game is. I'm just gonna let you know you're gonna do what they did in South Park with Mel Gibson. Like, they're gonna go to his fucking house, get their $20 back. That's it. Like,
Oh. Well, on the subject of bad games,
South Park.
no, unfortunately, Call of Duty.
Oh.
They are now back on a yearly release cycle.
Oh yeah, 3-year rotation. Woo!
Yep. Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Infinity Ward. They're going to keep rotating.
Wait, one
Every year, and it's a different company every year.
whatever.
I
I
don't
mean,
like it.
literally, I don't know how the sales were this year.
They're getting
Ghost.
worse.
They're getting worse. Every one of
Finally?
them sells less.
Yeah, like
Well, actually, no, I take that back. I think Black Ops 2 was the best-selling one, and then Ghost sold shit.
and it's just funny because Ghost wasn't that backed by like Infinity Ward, which
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think makes the better of.
Well, they did
They-
until the
Until
Well,
Infinity
until-
Ward turned into
until-
Respawn.
Yeah, until Infinity Ward didn't
Have any talent?
Yeah, they left themselves. So.
Yeah.
They left themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting to the point now where we're gonna have like fucking 50 sequels before a series finally dies, and I'm not like accepting of it, but I just whatever, it's gonna happen. Whether
At this point, isn't Call of Duty almost caught up to Final Fantasy, or is it caught up?
I think it might be caught up.
That's
Because let's see.
fucking nuts.
Let's see. They had
You have 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3, World
4.
of War, 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops
Big Red
2,
1.
Ghost.
We're not counting.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
you gotta count Big Red 1.
Why? It was
Yeah.
Call of Duty 2.
Yeah, Call of Duty,
Wasn't it
2.
a separate game?
Call of
It
Duty
was a
3,
separate game. I played it.
Modern Warfare,
different
Call of
game.
Duty 4. Then you
It had
got
a couple different levels. It was rearranged,
World
but it was
at
still Call
War.
of Duty 2. I think there's like 10 or 11 of them.
Yeah, there's
So they're almost caught up. Well,
Jesus.
technically, if you look at Final Fantasy, there's like 30 of those things.
Yeah.
Because if you want to
They
count
had
all the
the
handheld
handheld
ones, all that,
Final
there's like
Fantasy
30
Legends
of those
1
fucking
through 3.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Adventure, the 15 numbered ones, the random shit in between.
Bravely Default.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love the way the reason they named it. And
I think I'm gonna break down and buy it. I wasn't going to.
I
and-
will when I know I'm gonna play it.
what?
Yeah, you're probably right. There's so much shit to fucking buy this month.
Yep, I know.
Painful. My wallet hurts.
My soul hurts. I don't have
Yeah.
time. I already got friggin' 13.3 coming, which
It will break us finally.
You two will just be a fucking.
Oh, no.
We're just gonna be a pile of goo after this.
me and Ken, we've done it for the last 2 of them that came out. We'll probably be in an Xbox party playing
That's
that
right,
thing.
because we played 13 side by side, then
Sure
we
did.
played 2 side by side.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
13.2, I called in sick for a week.
Wow, did you really?
I played
you did.
92 hours in a week on that game.
Yeah, well, we both did.
God
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Yeah.
Thank God I had that turbo controller to
Oh
level.
my god, I know.
Cheating controllers.
Yeah. Never seen anybody use one of those.
I've never either. Obviously, you know who cheated last on the video in Gears of War? Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy has a lot to do with Gears. of
See? Cheater.
Okay.
Ken, you whore.
War. That's it. Okay.
Ken's gonna just murder both of us in our beds tonight.
Whatever.
We
Just
know
a
where you
steak knife.
sleep.
I'm ready to
I
go.
can already see the one in my house that he's gonna use to kill me.
Steak knife.
I'm going to use plastic knives.
I was going to say, I was going to kill you with a spork.
I don't have any butcher knives.
Don't.
Have you even cooked in your house yet?
No.
You've been there for a fucking month.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Well.
that, I have to move back in.
Do you
But
know?
if you could do me a favor, Jake, I have a bunch of popcorn that from Christmas. Can you throw that out for my room? Did you already do that?
No, but
That's probably where the smell's coming from.
no, but you know, I swear to God, I have to go into your room now and check because I fucking I had some little ants in the kitchen, and I went out and I bought like the spray stuff,
Oh shit!
and I was like, fuck, man, I'm not leaving any food out anywhere. Like you didn't leave the lid off of it though,
No.
I'm sure. Yeah, there was a lid on it. It's tin, so I don't think they ate through the tin unless they're mutant ants.
No, but they're ants. They can squeeze into weird places.
Yeah, fuck.
I totally forgot about that, and then I'm like, I just thought about today. I'm like, shit.
I'll go check it. It's not a big deal.
I don't think there's. I don't.
You
You watch
watch
this-
in winter?
You.
Where the fuck are these ants coming from?
I don't know, dude.
It's like 12 degrees outside.
I know. My
If
mom
we're
said the
lucky,
same
that's a
thing.
heat wave.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, they're coming in because it's cold," and I was so mad. You ever have one of those like just completely irrational moments where you just like you take out your anger on either like very tiny or inanimate objects? Like I was so mad that they were in my kitchen in my new house. Like after I would kill them and like squeeze them in the
Jesus.
the toilet paper. Listen, after I would squeeze them like in the toilet paper, I threw them in my toilet and then I pissed on them. I was so angry, I fucking pissed on them.
Jesus, Jake.
I was like, "Fuck you."
Remember the first time I killed an animal?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You sound very, very upset.
So,
I was fucking beside myself.
are you upset enough to impersonate someone from a high-profile company and cancel their copyrights to games?
That's funny.
It's really funny, but
It's funny.
It's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's
Come on.
Really funny.
it wouldn't be funny if it wasn't Ubisoft.
That's right. That's why it's funny.
I just fucking hate them now.
Oh my God. The
Like,
fact
I still think the game looks awesome, but yeah, that's really funny.
Like I'm just tired of everybody acting like they're just, oh my God, they're fucking visionaries that make the same game 12 fucking times. You're not a fucking visionary if you make the same goddamn thing 80 billion fucking times, Activision and Ubisoft. Fucking,
That being said, Child of Light looks fucking awesome.
yes, it does.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my
but
God,
I've
that game
heard
looks amazing.
cool things. What is that?
It's a turn-based RPG thing. I don't know.
All right, I'm fine with that. Make it.
You gotta look it up. It's hard to explain, but
All
God,
right.
does that game look amazing?
It's so pretty.
And fucking
I
Far
think it
Cry
comes-
was amazing, but they still just they're fucking. How do I put it? Like from every article I've ever read, or like alleged fucking Twitter or like Reddit AMA. From everything that I've kind of discerned, it seems as though like the scope of the company, like they're just looking so big picture that they can't focus. Like there's just no focus. They're trying to do so many different gameplay mechanics and so many different elements to their games now that they really can't just reel it in and just make a good quality game.
Well, that's kind of the way most of the companies work, though. They try to put a bunch of shit in there, and that's where the testing comes in. They're like, oh, well, all this stuff is in here, but this doesn't really work well with the rest of it, so fucking get rid of it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm okay with, but goddamn. Just
You know what though? And then I will say they made one of my fucking favorite games, and the game I thought won Game of the Year for that year, which was Far Cry 3.
Far Cry was fucking amazing.
That game was so fucking good.
I never played it.
God, was that 2 years ago already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know, right? Yeah, they actually just released the HD remake for PS3 and 360.
What, Far Cry Classic?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which I think I'll probably buy. $10, whatever.
I might.
I like that game. It's fun. If it has the multiplayer in it, I will definitely buy it because we could have some fun in that.
Oh my God, dude. I don't even want to talk about the multiplayer in that thing. When Far Cry, what was the one for 360? Far Cry Predators or whatever?
Yeah.
Instinct Predator.
Ugh, that was one of the first games I 1,000 pointed, and that one was hard as shit because you had to play 80 fucking hours of multiplayer.
I didn't hate that game, though. The original one on Xbox was pretty fun.
It was
Xbox
pretty
Live.
fun, but it's
I'd
just
like to
a
see
lot.
a new UT, but I don't think we'll ever see another Unreal tournament.
Maybe.
It'll be a glorified tech demo, though, if we do. Like, let's just be honest.
So, speaking of that, now that Microsoft got a hold of the Gears franchise from Epic and handed it over to Black Tusk, who has done absolutely fucking nothing ever, so who knows how that's going to turn out. Epic says they're now focused on using their Unreal 4 engine to create new and unused IPs.
Really? So they
Yes.
are going to make games still, then?
They are.
See, because I initially, that's interesting, because I thought that they had come out and said that they were basically just going to focus on selling the engine.
They are. There's a division that is focused on selling the engine to other people, but they are developing new IPs and going back and doing unused ones.
I don't know how true it is, but I heard from somebody, too, that they were actually considering selling that software as a means of doing, like, medical, like, for the medical field.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
A lot of those engines can run all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
We just use it for making games
They
pretty.
couldn't find anything more detailed. That thing looks amazing.
God, dude. The only other engine that was really ever that detailed was id Tech.
Yeah. The thing with id is, like, id stuff does not age well. Like,
No.
when you go back and you play Doom 3 or even... well, Rage, I guess, still looks okay, but...
It does, but it's a fucking horse to try
And
to run
id
that
won't
thing.
ever be the same now without Carmack. Like, it just won't.
Well,
That guy's a brainchild.
he's a brainchild of everything. He gets bored and builds rockets, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And now that he's on Oculus, I doubt we'll see anything really, really spectacular. I'm not saying that it's not going to look amazing, but it won't be as spectacular.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what if he ends up building his own engine for everything Oculus.
Speaking of which, who is actually doing the new Wolfenstein?
Bethesda.
Bethesda's doing it?
Mhm.
Do you know this, like, the studio or the...
Bethesda.
Bethesda.
Really?
Yeah.
Just straight up Bethesda.
Mhm.
So the people that worked
They're
on...
doing producing and developing.
Really?
Yeah.
That could be good. I don't know. I have high hopes. I like Wolfenstein. I really do.
The last one was shit.
Creepy, like, Nazis. Yeah, the last one was garbage. And I played through the majority of it. It was...
I'm sorry.
Oh, it was fucking awful.
I think, honestly, I played, I don't know, an hour and a half of that game. And
it was really
just
bad. I don't know
threw it
what
the fuck
possessed me
away.
to keep trudging through that game. I guess I just had nothing else to play. And I had to burr up my ass to just finish it. And I didn't.
I'd rather put a burr up my ass than finish it.
So going back to the 2K, not to get really far off topic, but
Yeah, that's
what
like
game
5
did
topics
you?
ago, dude.
But what game did you think deserved it?
I don't know at the time. I wasn't really thinking.
Well, there's obviously a game that you have in mind. If you think something's better than
Well, when I was first going through it, it just something hit me that it was just weird that Borderlands 2 was the best
else
out
have
of
they
everything they've
made?
ever made.
I guess.
2K makes a ton of shit.
They do, but
Not really.
Maybe not anymore.
BioShock and sports games. That's it. Oh God!
yeah,
Did you hear that?
yeah.
That's my stomach.
oh, man.
But like,
I think NFL 2K5 should have been the best fucking selling
there
one.
you go.
yeah,
was it T.O.? I think Terrell Owens was on
Yeah.
the cover of that
that
game.
was a great game.
That was
That
the
was an
best fucking
amazing
football game ever.
That was.
Dude, playing first-person football on that was awesome.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember doing
cool.
That. God. Well, let it be known, Borderlands 2, Talking Pants Gaming. I'm making the decision. That's all of our favorite games forever from here on out.
I don't know about that.
Called it.
That's your favorite game.
Name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
That's all right. GTA is still beating it for best-selling game ever on everything.
Whatever. Anything. Well, they're both gonna fucking beat South Park's Peach.
although unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to beat the Wii Sports, but it's the best-selling non-bundled game ever. They're at
yeah, I
like
forgot,
33
yeah.
million
Oh,
copies.
yeah.
Wii Sports is like almost 90 million.
Yeah. Well, Wii
Which-
Sports is
that
actually.
shouldn't even count. That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, because it was given away for
It was
free.
given-
So
fucking
many
given away.
fewer people would have bought that if it
Well,
wasn't given away.
And a lot
I
of
don't
it-
know.
Well, I think
Wii Sports was one of the best games on that fucking system.
And I remember this is one.
Yeah, but then, like, what
I
was...
call bullshit on that. It was not.
what?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
the
don't
bowling
think so
was
either.
good.
Fuck that. So,
What,
what
Wii
was
Sports?
Sonic then when they bundled it with the Genesis? Wasn't that fucking crazy?
They didn't sell that many Genesis though.
Really?
Wasn't
Man,
the
I wish I got a
wasn't-
Super Nintendo when I was a kid.
wasn't
Yeah,
the
me
Wii
too.
Sports? That wasn't, that wasn't bundled with the thing. That was separate.
No,
Wii
Wii
Sports?
Sports came
No, it
with
was
it.
bundled with it.
What am I thinking? There's another one then. There was a game I remember because we sold it all the time. Like It was either buy a controller for like $30.
Oh,
or
it was
or
Wii Sports Resort.
yeah.
no,
there
well,
you go.
that was the second one.
That
There
was
was
the second one,
You're
yeah.
thinking
I
of
think it was like
game?
Wii Party or something
Yeah,
like that.
Wii Party or gameplay or
Because I
some
remember
shit.
there was one where it was $30 for the game, or for a controller,
Yeah.
or you can buy it and it's the game and the controller for like $10 more.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
I sold a shit ton of them at the store.
Yeah, I remember. That's the only thing I remember from the Wii, besides everyone at Black Friday being all like,
Ow.
"We're not gonna let you in until we get our Wii." I'm like, "Then fuck yourself," and then they let me in.
I would have just
Cool
left.
story, bro. Thank you.
Did you just high five yourself?
I didn't high five myself at all. Let it be known, I didn't high five
I seen it.
until now.
That was a pretty low five, actually.
What else we got?
So the much discussed and everything on the internet, but I don't care. The EVE Online battle that we were talking about the other
Oh
day.
my God.
God, yeah.
That was-
Jesus.
Fuck.
Oh.
If anybody like fucking listens to this and could send us, I would even do like go as far as to see if we could get like somebody to call in, like how they do fucking talk shows and shit. And I would like to talk to somebody who's really in the know with this Eve stuff, just so we could have it kind of explained to us, because I still don't understand what the fuck's going on with that son of a
I
bitch.
don't know. It's a big, crazy space battle, and people spent a shit ton of money trying to win this. Some dude forgot to pay a bill. The system went unprotected, and everybody apparently in the universe went and attacked. it,
Nobody
tried to take
sounded
over it.
like really, really salty about it either, which is kind of weird.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Like, shit happens. Well,
Like they just didn't like. Even the guy that lost was kind of just like, yeah, like, fucking it sucked. That was it. That was it. And I thought it was kind of sportsmanlike, like very oddly sportsmanlike, for that guy to allow him to basically keep some of his territories still, when he could have just completely taken them. I mean, I don't know how like important territories are. I don't know anything about that game, but like if it were me, I'm a jackass. If it were me, I'd have just raided, just pillaged everything.
because the guy said he didn't want to rule the galaxy because it would take too much work, so he just let him have it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Guy's a space baller. The guy's like fucking Jay-Z in space. Just owns everything. Illuminati. Fucking
So Pete, your magical Flappy Bird, that man is just raking in the money.
I know, like,
$50,000 a day is about what this guy's making.
hey America, Flappy Bird was out since September, so if you don't download it, you're fucking. It's your own fucking fault.
And
All right.
especially by the time this is actually out, you'll be too late considering it's off the market tomorrow.
Yeah, it's off tomorrow.
I don't understand that. What is I don't know. It's
He's taking it off the market because people keep bothering him.
so what? You make
He-
$50,000
He
a day.
seriously sent out a tweet, and this is word for word. It says, "Press people are overrating the success of my game. This is not something I ever wanted. Please give me peace." That's why he's taking it off the market. He's done. He doesn't want to talk about it. He's just finished. He doesn't care.
So odd.
Whatever. People are still gonna play it.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know. I played it back in September, and I was like, "Oh, fuck this game," and that was they actually made my top 10 list. So, woo! And then now people are playing it. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. I got 65, so suck it, everybody. Beat my score. Tweet my score to me. P_Taylor4.
Oh, what else we got?
Oh, God. Tons of shit about rumors and other things about the Xbox One.
Ooh, a white one.
Yeah.
It's a white,
Yeah.
it's a white
God.
one.
And the Titanfall one. The Titanfall I actually like.
Yeah, and they actually came out and said that that was an idea they had, and they're not doing it.
Aw.
I just want the controller. I think the
The
controller.
controller they're doing.
The controller's sweet looking.
Yeah.
I think it's actually pretty decent. The white one looks okay.
You know what I don't like about that controller? It costs more.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's $5 more to get that stupid controller than anything else.
No, well, that's. I mean, the only reason I would get it is if I was the modded controller. But I don't
Never
mod
done that.
I don't mod controllers. I've never modded one, so which I technically I've never have.
No,
never
you just
used
paid
the
someone
modded
else to do it.
I've never used a modded controller. I've never paid someone to do a modded controller. So
What did he
cheating,
say, Rod?
I have never done. You can put an asterisk next to
Oh.
my name, but that does not define me. I'm my own person.
Oh,
I quit all late on my job.
a lot of the stuff coming out of Xbox. Crackdown 3 supposedly next year.
By the way, these are leaks.
Leaks and rumors.
Yeah, well.
Probably from the brand new CEO that's trying to get buzz and make some money for the company. But Crackdown 3 2015, Viva Pinata 2015 to 16, Halo 2 anniversary late this year. And then supposedly they're going to start doing the games with gold like they do with 360 sometime later this year. Which at this point, since there's all of 8 games out for the system, I might as well never buy fucking anything because they're going to give it to me for free.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you know how they do the 2 games a month with the 360?
Yeah.
Apparently they're going to start doing.
Shit.
Apparently they're going to start doing that with Xbox One. You know, they're just apparently going to start giving away 1 or 2 games every month like they do with the 360. Which, like I said, with the limited library that's out, I might as well just never buy anything right now. I'll just wait.
Wait for what?
Yeah.
Oh, for the games?
Yeah.
Might as
When are
well.
they going to start that, though?
Supposedly later in the year, which, I mean, they may not do it until like Christmas. Who knows?
Oh,
but
yeah. So by that time.
yeah, but look at the game's release schedule. There's not that much coming.
Yeah, but still, like. I don't know. That would be saying, like, the first one will be, like, Dead Rising 3 then. And that'll
Probably.
be
Or they'll give you some garbage like Loco Cycle and fucking NBA Live.
oh, dude. No, that's. Sounds like garbage. I'll stick with the PlayStation.
They'll
where
give
they're
you the
giving
two
me,
most broken
giving
fucking
me
they're
sweet
gonna
shit.
give you fucking
Giving me
NBA
sweet
Live.
shit like Outlast, fucking free to play.
I can't believe people didn't think that game was going to be shit. Did you see the videos? The videos looked
No.
awful. Like
What?
For which one?
NBA Live video.
Oh,
Like they showed like an NBA Live versus 2K, and I'm like, oh, like I'll look at the NBA Live. It looked fucking awful. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get this shit. So anyone that bought it, you don't deserve your money back. You don't deserve an argument because you clearly saw the product before it was even released, and you decided you're still gonna fucking buy it. So just
Okay,
like South Park,
Not only
fuck
that.
you.
Not only that, Pete. Look at what was it, 2 or 3 years ago when the game was so bad they stopped making it for a
stopped
while.
making it.
Why would you pick up the first one they fucking make?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
Unfortunately, 2K is just taken over for basketball, at least.
2K did NFL better, but they lost the license.
That's true, too. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
I
They
mean-
lost it right after they kicked their ass in 2005,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Well, it's because
EA had more money.
EA had more money. Well, wasn't it, too, that they tried to be competitive? Didn't they release the game at $20
$20
instead of 60?
Yeah.
their games were
Dude, that
$20.
was the fucking best. I remember
Yes,
that.
it
That was fucking
awesome.
amazing.
It was so cool.
Yeah, because I've almost always bought a football game. I might not be a huge sports fan, but I do enjoy playing a football game
Yeah.
now and again. And, I had a couple of Maddens. Like, I think on my PS2, I bought Madden 2001 or whatever the first one was that came out. And I had a couple of them after that. Even for my 360, I think I've got 06 and 07. But fucking that NFL 2K5 was the best football game I think I've ever. Even to this day, I think it's still the best one I've ever played.
It was really
it
fucking
was so
good.
cool because, even though I fucking hate this guy, but Steve Berman, his commentary before the games,
Yeah.
was like, this is your
Awesome.
your key players, and this is what we're gonna have to look out for. And I'm like, oh, it's awesome. Like you
Yeah.
get a little prep to it, so it makes you feel like you're playing a game.
Yeah, it was like watching Sports Center.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
the first player mode, like you were saying, was
Mhm.
awesome. It was amazing. Thank you, Madden, for never doing any of that.
Yeah.
Innovation.
Yeah, really. That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I
The
don't know.
presentation, they just fucking nailed.
Oh, yeah.
fucking nailed it.
Other than those things out of Microsoft, the other thing they said is, do you guys remember the 1 versus 100 game they did?
Yeah.
They apparently want to start doing more things like that.
Oh, and cancel them so you can't
Ever get the achievements ever again?
I never downloaded that game.
I did. I 200 pointed it pretty quick.
It was fun.
It was fun. I mean, if they do them and they keep them around, I'd be fine with it. Like the digital game shows were fun. I never made it to actually on the stage, but I was still in the background answering questions, and it was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
I didn't. Jake, did you ever play the game?
Yeah, like one fucking time.
So you played it.
I think
Yeah.
maybe. I don't even know. Dude, truly I don't even know. I remember there was a problem like getting into it when it first started.
Oh yeah,
That was a big, yeah.
And so I kind of think that I just let it go by the wayside.
Yeah, I remember Ken and Canadian Mike were trying to play it, and they were having trouble. I'm like, oh, I'm not even going to bother downloading it.
Canadian Mike, a reference that no one will ever fucking get.
Canadian
We'll
Mike is...
probably never make again.
I may not be the hugest fan of the series, and yes, whatever, you can rag on me, but
South
the-
Park
We're
the
sucks.
not ragging on you. Just play more of them.
the news of Ground Zero's very short time frame
What are we talking about?
doesn't necessarily bother me because whatever.
It doesn't bother me. I know what I'm
I'm
getting into.
indifferent on it.
Yeah, I know what I'm getting. I don't fucking care. It's $40. Okay, here you go, Kojima. Thanks for the great game. Bye.
Make me another one.
Here's the only issue that I have. I get that the game is technically $20, and then you pay for the regular copy that you get, physical copy, is an additional $10. So you can get this game for $20 digital on 360 and PS3. So that's fine. If you want to get the physical copy on PlayStation 4, that's when you get into the $40 territory.
Yeah.
All of these things I'm fine with. The only thing that just kind of irritates me a little bit is when the developer's like, oh, well, we wish we would stop having to answer for why games are only a certain length. I get what he's saying. I really do. But when you spend $60 on something, like the argument used to be that you got more value out of, like, games were like a great value even at
dollar
$60.
for dollar, it was
better than going to
entertainment.
the movies is
Oh,
what
yeah.
they always said. It's better than going to the movies. But at $20 an hour, it's not better than going to the movies.
Right.
So
Now,
that's my only gripe. And I'm not going to, and Metal Gear is at the very, very end of that spectrum because you know that the game is going to be fucking fantastic.
and that's my other thing. Like, okay, whatever, it's 2 hours. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, again, I'm indifferent to it just because I haven't played any fucking Metal Gear since 2. But as long as your enjoyment level of it is worth the dollar amount, who gives a shit?
Then that's a good point. If you
And
haven't-
it's not like the disc burns into fucking flames after you're done playing the fucking demo. Look, it has a new game option. Holy shit! Look at this new feature.
that I'm fine with. If it
Like,
if
what
it
the
has
fuck?
if it has stuff like that, I'm fine with that. And plus, I've heard that there's side quests, so that's a lot more
Yeah,
hours of gameplay.
a lot of
than
what I
like-
was reading too was like, if you just want to truck the story, you can finish it in like 45 minutes. But if you want to do side quests and stuff, it's more like 5 or 6 hours. Which 5 or 6 hours is perfectly acceptable.
5 or 6
too.
hours is pretty acceptable for
Especially
a game.
for a $40 game
For
or
a
$30
$40
or 20
game
or
on
whatever
next,
you spend.
Yeah,
I mean,
for a $40 game on next gen.
yeah, 5 or 6 hours.
For 5 or 6 hours, that's right about where I want it.
Yeah.
Right about where I want
I mean,
it.
shit, technically, I mean, granted, yeah, it's cool because, you know, we're PlayStation Plus members and we got Outlast for free, but that game's supposed to be $20 and it's, what, 4 or 5 hours?
That game is fucking awesome for free.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it
A lot of games are awesome for free, though.
there's a lot of games that are shit for free, too.
Yeah, take
Dead
note,
Island.
Microsoft. Give us some more fucking free games,
Give us good free games.
assholes.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Dead Island, great job.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
I want to play Dead Island.
Again. After Riptide,
That
I
was
want
a
to kill
fucking
myself forever
mistake.
playing that fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh. So I
Well-
know we've been patiently/impatiently waiting for Minecraft on PS4, but now that they've made their money on PS3, it should be coming a lot quicker. They sold over 1 million copies in the first month just on PS3, and that's after the few million they
So
sold.
what they were doing, they were just waiting to make their money on that one.
Basically, they were
Wow.
already in development with it, and that one was the closest one to being done, so they put it out first.
I'm fine with that.
You know, make another $20 million off that game, and then now they've got
what's it
money
going to be for PS4? Is it still going to be $20?
Probably.
Probably.
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
Even on PC, which is the full game, I mean, it's got more shit than any of the consoles do right now. It's,
Yeah.
what, like 26?
Yeah, it's 26 or 27.
I just wish it was out at launch because there would be something else to play. We spend like hours of countless times just doing nothing, but random shit. And that's the best time.
Digging a hole.
But we can't fucking do it. I remember like Ken and I bought like the knockoff one.
I bought it too.
Total
Minor?
Minor?
Yeah, Total
We
Minor.
all did.
Total Minor, like, well, when
Total fucking minor. That guy's sitting somewhere. If you ever heard this, he's like, yes! Like he's going ape shit.
let it be known that
Total Minor.
you did a really good job. Whoever did Total Minor, like, good job. man.
Yeah, even though you
Um,
fucking stole somebody's idea.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
in all technicalities, so did Mojang.
So
That's true.
I
but it was-
guess, yeah.
it was funny because that's where like I realized I could sales pitch people because I was like, Ken, I'm like, don't get this add-on for like this. Buy this Total Minor for like $2. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Was it $2? I thought it was less than that.
Yeah, I think it was like $1.
Yeah, I
was
think
like
it was $1.
who
It was like
cares?
80 points, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why not?
Who cares? I was just like, I'm like, Ken, please download it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm bored. Let's fucking play this. And we started at like 6 at night, and we went
You
to bed.
fuckers were done at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, we went to bed
Yeah.
at 7 in the morning. We're like, all right, like we're done. And then we started building something, and they were like, okay, now we're done. We're just done. Then we woke up and went right back to it.
Yeah, I came home the next day. You both were playing it. You talked me into getting it. Honestly, the only time your sales pitch failed on me was that White Noise game.
that was such a good game.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was it was
understand.
fine for what it was. When you realize that you were spending $1 to get a game that was basically just a 4-player Slender Man,
Yeah.
it was fun.
That
I'll
was
wait for the
awesome.
actual 4-player Slender Man, though.
Is there going to be one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's kind of cool. I mean, there wasn't one out yet at the time. So
No, and there still isn't, but it's coming.
yeah.
So
That was another game that could have been coming full circle here.
Yeah.
That was another game that could have been on the scariest game list for sure. First time
that
we all
game was
played that
creepy
over
as
at your
fuck.
house.
Oh yeah,
That was.
I still remember you guys making fun of me. I was playing it by myself. I told you guys, I'm like, I got the surround sound cranked up. I got the lights off. I'm sitting there playing it, but I did have my headset in. You guys were like, "You're such a bitch. Quit your crying. It's not that creepy." And then you came over and played it, and you all shut up.
No, I knew what it was. The game was pretty creepy.
That game, when you're sitting around by yourself, it's creepy as shit.
Yeah.
Oh. So rightfully so, Naughty Dog has cleaned up with all of the awards for Last of Us and Game of the Year. I don't think there was anything that I found, or any list that I found that Last of Us was not on top.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Much deserved. So congratulations to you guys if you ever hear this. I doubt you will, but hey, we can hope. And then
Your
they
game
are
sucked.
now they are now very hard at work brainstorming and attempting to start writing the sequel. Which
Are
made
they
me
going to do
very
a sequel?
happy.
I heard that there was a couple different things they were throwing around. They could do a sequel to that. They could do a sequel to Uncharted. Still, they were toying
They're
around.
doing
with that.
both.
They're doing both.
Are they really?
Yep.
Damn.
I'm just going to be the pessimistic Peter today.
So what do you think is going to get the most attention? Last
Really?
of Us.
The
Last
one that
of Us,
just
right?
won all of the awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we were just talking about.
So that means we're going to get another Uncharted 3 then, basically.
Probably.
Yeah, it'll probably be another Vita game.
Oh.
Uncharted 3. Aren't the Uncharted games pretty good?
The second one was.
You didn't like the first one?
First one's good.
The first one's okay. It's good, but the second one was awesome. Like,
Yeah.
It was
I still haven't played the third
What
one.
happened to the third
so
one?
I got to try it.
they're. I don't know exactly, but it just seemed like the team split up between Last of Us.
I'd
and
say I think at
Uncharted.
that point they had pulled a lot of people for Last of Us and they weren't really focused.
Got it. That sucks.
I still have to
Oh.
play that game. I'll try it.
It's just weird in that game. It's something with the textures in the first part of the game and the second part of the game. It's really weird.
You can clearly see where it fell off.
Like, no, the textures at the beginning of the game are whatever, and then you hit like the desert part, and you're like, "What the fuck happened?"
This looks amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why couldn't the rest of the game look like this?
Well, that was when Last of Us finished.
Yeah,
Oh. So, the game we're all excited for, Titanfall. Woo!
yeah.
Apparently there's a
360.
2-week delay coming to 360 for some silly reason.
Don't care.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I think I can hold off.
So
on
so
that
the
game.
the 6 people who own an Xbox One are going to buy that regardless.
You.
So why is I'm not going to buy that game? Why is there a delay? Why not just release it at the same goddamn time?
So why aren't we why aren't you guys gonna why are you guys gonna rent it? Are you gonna rent before you buy it? Like, are you gonna rent it if it's good, buy it, or are you just gonna rent
Maybe
it?
evenly, but I don't.
Yeah, I'll rent
I
it
don't
and
have
play
the
it.
Fucking money.
Yeah, I'll rent it and play it now, and then I'll buy it when it's cheap.
Yeah.
What's
I'll buy it when the video store puts all their copies on sale.
Yeah.
for $10.
Yep.
why is it you guys don't think it's gonna be that good?
I think it's gonna be great. I don't care enough.
They made a really fucking poor choice to just do 360 or Microsoft, and that's why they reneged on
Microsoft
that.
gave them money.
Yeah, but dude, that's bullshit. Like
if you
they-
walk into any company and say, "I have $1 billion for you," some of these games you're making are going to be mine only. You're
no,
going
they
to say
did
yes.
it. They did it for fucking because they didn't want to put the work into it. They were like, they could have made more money if they did it on both systems. They realized that it was a quick fucking payday to not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
it's
I said, that's all it
bullshit. Like,
was.
it's
I
fucking
mean,
laziness.
Money
Mike-
talks.
Yeah, Microsoft literally walked into EA and said, "I have $1 billion. I want some of your games only on my system." Period.
I get that, but I don't know. It's just lazy to me. I don't dig it.
I think it's more money grubbing than lazy.
I think they could have made more money had they released it on both systems.
They're Microsoft's gonna see real quickly how many people don't
Well,
have a fucking
An
Xbox One
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
when that game comes out.
Well, I mean, a lot of they may have made a little more money. Maybe have made a little more money, but it's not like they just looked at the check and said, "Okay, no problem." They probably went into their sales projections and figured it out, and it had to have come somewhat close to where Microsoft was paying for what they'd have lost
Yeah.
anyway.
I still have a ton of
And
friends.
by
that-
the way, it's EA's call, not Respawn's.
Right.
So
yeah,
clearing that.
Both you guys.
Oh
suck.
yeah,
EA sucks just donkey dick.
Yeah.
EA just
They probably took the money from Microsoft to cover that $300 million loss last year.
Probably.
EA
Release BioWare 2014.
just redo your
Start that hashtag.
That's your political campaign.
Yeah.
That's fucking Ken's platform for president. He just wants to get BioWare released.
Just have them their own company and make awesome games.
Oh,
He's got
God.
he's got like Che Guevara T-shirts that just have fucking
Shepherd.
just Shepherd.
That's Ken's hashtag from now on. Free Shepherd.
That's awesome.
I just want them to focus on NHL. Revamp it all. Stop making shitty like
I don't know how 14's gonna be. We'll 15.
15.
We'll wait and see.
it's going to be on a whole new system. So hopefully it's all new. You know.
Oh, it's a
I
new
don't-
engine, but I
We'll
mean,
see.
I've seen some shit out of FIFA, and that game's broken.
FIFA fucking looks awful.
Well,
God,
welcome to NHL, dude.
I don't
It's
know.
the same engine.
Yeah, it just I don't know. We just look like I don't know. Just looks awful. Just looks really bad.
Terrible.
EA,
Just terrible.
Horrible.
Oh, so bad.
EA, you fucking suck.
Oh,
God.
just quickly degraded into just a bitch fest.
It's not
Fucking hate you.
Well, let's try to make Pete a little happy.
We fucking hate you.
Octodad, Pete.
Yeah. When is that game
Yeah.
coming out? Wasn't that supposed to be out already?
No, comes
Didn't
out.
make me fucking happy yet.
Nope, comes out in March.
God damn it.
It's March's free game supposedly.
PC came out already.
Yeah, PC's.
I
been
ordered
out,
for the PC. I
Order for the
I
PC.
almost bought it on gear on Steam because it was like $12. I'm like maybe, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait for it
No.
to be free.
I'm waiting for it to come on PS4, and then all of you need to bring your controllers over for the 4-player co-op.
God, that's
Yeah,
gonna
that'll
be-
happen
it's
for
gonna be
sure.
the best.
God.
So
Hopefully, Sony, pull your head out of your ass and undo that HDCP garbage so I can record it, because fucking Christ. When all four of us are trying to control each of his limbs,
Oh yeah.
shenanigans are going to happen. I'm sure Pete's just going to be grabbing crotches the
I'm
whole
gonna
time.
just jerk the fuck out of everybody. I'm so sorry to my girlfriend, and my mother, and my father at home. No, I'm not actually.
So one of the few games that I'm actually looking forward to, The Order 1886. The developers came out and said that there is going to be absolutely no multiplayer in there. They never had plans, never will have plans, which is
that's-
great.
That's fine. Show me the game, please.
Yeah.
Just I want to see it. Like I want to be excited for this game, but I can't because it's all screenshots.
Yeah.
Like
And
I
the
don't
video
care
they
about
do show
screen-
you doesn't look like gameplay.
It's not.
It's not gameplay.
It's CG.
The
Like,
problem that I have with that game really goes into what you were saying, Ken. And the biggest problem that I have with it is I have a feeling that that game is going to be what game reminds me of that? Like just when I saw it initially when they were previewing it and like the magazines and stuff.
legendary.
No, yeah. Oh my God, yes. Along those veins, but Fuck.
It's Santa Monica Studio, whatever they're called, Sony
Yeah.
Santa Monica. So it's not going to be terrible, but
it's which is the God of War studio, right?
right.
Yeah,
What
it won't be Rise, Son of Rome.
What
so
was the
we're
fucking
okay.
game? Not Darkest Hour. The one where it was like a steampunk themed like shooter.
Damnation.
Yes! Oh my God! No, it seriously reminds me of that. Like,
it
and I
did
just
a little.
have,
I agree.
I have nightmares. Like whenever I see a game where like it gets announced and it's been talked about for months, but you've still not seen any gameplay, you start to get you're like, okay, what's going on behind the scenes?
Right.
What's really fucking going on here?
Just something. Just like, look, this is like it could be 10 seconds long. I
Yeah,
don't
I
care.
just wanna see
I just
something.
want to see
And don't give me that.
what it is.
Don't give me that fake shit where they just slap a HUD on it to make it look like it's gameplay and it's clearly not.
Right.
God, I hate that crap.
Killzone.
What one did that?
2. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh man.
Oh man, that
Is
was a
it bad?
big.
Oh.
Yeah, they seriously just CG'd a HUD onto CG footage for the
Oh, they
trailers,
just tried
and
to
then
make
you
it
play
look-
the game and it's nowhere even near.
Yeah.
The HUD was even different.
God.
Oh, it was so bad. No, most of what I was more excited about was the fact that they're just focusing on a single player campaign. They're not worried about throwing in that bullshit multiplayer that no one's going to care about. They're just doing
Tomb Raider.
Dead Space,
Oh, that's
Bioshock.
right. They did do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just stick with your single player shit. Stick to what you're good at. I don't care what you think everybody wants. We don't want multiplayer. Look at a lot of these games where they jammed a multiplayer in at the last minute. They cut part of their team, and you can tell where they cut it off in the game. So someone could go develop a multiplayer, and then if there's a community at all, it falls off in like 2 weeks. No one gives a shit.
That's right, because that game wasn't meant for multiplayer,
No.
and that's not why people bought the game. Remember when we tried to get a match in Tomb Raider?
And we were literally the 2 people on the planet that were there.
Yeah, we went in a ranked match. There was nobody else.
Yeah. Well, there was one guy, but I don't know him.
Yeah, so
Wow.
we don't know you.
You ain't in the know. Go away, son.
That's sad.
Yeah.
No, I will agree with you though. There's a lot of games that need to be just if you want to make a. Here's the other thing too. I wouldn't mind if a lot of games were to use the license to make a multiplayer only version of
That's
some
fine.
Do
games,
that
too.
after
would
you're
be
done with
badass.
my single player. Then
After you're done with the game,
Don't-
do it.
don't
Like-
cut part of your team and then shoehorn the shit into my game. I don't
Like
want it.
Metal Gear 4 did that. Didn't they do a standalone Metal Gear Online game for PlayStation 3?
I don't.
I could be really wrong. I thought that was a thing at one point.
No, it was bundled in, but I like that multiplayer. That was an awesome multiplayer. I fucking ruled at that.
Didn't they shut down the servers for that?
Oh,
like,
yeah, a long time ago.
That's I hate that. I don't know if it's who makes Kojima's games? Is it Konami?
Konami publishes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but they always fucking take the multiplayer off. And I remember playing Subsistence multiplayer when it first came out for PS2. And that was fucking awesome. And they took it down after like 3 months. I was so pissed because there were so many people that played that game.
Dude, I loved the multiplayer in 4. It was so good.
Was it?
Oh,
I didn't get to play that, but if it was anything like 3 with just the fucking sneaking and just it was like a very, very tactical Call of Duty.
right.
It was fun
Fucking-
as fuck.
Just everybody was so bad. The people I played with were so bad. It made that game so much
Oh
fun.
my god.
They were so dumb.
Yeah, that's if I could play a Metal Gear
Like,
game
I hid
multiplayer.
in the middle of a roof,
yeah.
on a roof with nothing on it, in
On
a
a roof?
cardboard box, and got kills.
It's a sneaking
Wow.
mission.
It's a sneaking mission on a roof. Why is this cardboard box on this roof? I don't know. Let's walk past it. Like
Crap. I remember that
it's
'cause
Metal Gear in
yeah.
a cardboard box.
I know you might as well have just written on the side fucking Sharpie. It says Snake is here.
Snake is here.
God damn it.
Yeah, in fucking Subsistence, man, there were some hitmen in that game. There were some really fucking good players.
Are they making a new Hitman game?
Yeah, allegedly
Yeah.
coming out. With
Who
that.
knows?
Yeah,
And along with the new Tomb Raider they're working on and a few other things.
it'll probably hit. Well, I don't know. I don't think the Hitman Absolution ever saw black. Did it? Was it ever in the black?
I think it was barely, like it just crossed the line. It's still
Really?
considered a failure. Just
Yeah,
like Tomb
but-
Raider. Tomb Raider was far into the black. They still considered a failure.
Yeah, but their
That's
projections were
stupid.
fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, they need to fix this projection bullshit because they're like, oh, we're gonna sell 10 million of these. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You just make it more realistic, dude. Now you're just fucking with your stockholders.
Yeah.
Then yeah, Sony made a big problem with that. Those dumb shits, they got downgraded to junk status in their stocks because
I love it too how like every one of those companies tries to make the fucking fans feel bad.
yeah,
Like oh, you didn't buy enough.
Yeah.
Oh, when
if
in the
you
back
had
of your
only
mind,
bought my stuff.
yeah, but in the back of your mind, it's exactly like you said, Eric. You know, it's them fucking with the fucking shareholders.
Yeah.
Like they were just being assholes about it. Like just these completely lofty, unrealistic projections.
Now, I'm gonna sell 17 million of this game that
I bet you if you look back, like
Sells
no
100,000.
Tomb Raider probably even sold like close to what they're projecting for the new one. So why would it have
Wow.
ever?
Exactly. It's still Tomb Raider. Like it's still
Yeah.
gonna sell around what the last one sold. Like,
Which I mean, what was probably the highest selling Tomb Raider? Maybe in the 5 million, something like that.
I don't know. Let's find out.
It's a good question. I bet you it was probably Tomb Raider 2. I think that was the most popular one for PS1.
yeah, it was probably one of the PS1.
That's the one I
versions.
remember playing the most was Tomb Raider 2.
On the other hand, running through that game again was really fun. Trying to finish it out.
Was it good?
The game was good.
It's still good. Like
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I've been thinking about buying the definitive version if it goes down in price.
I really want to. After playing it, I was like, God damn it.
I'm thinking like $30-$40 will be about worth my money for
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. I'm not gonna buy it at 60 because I fucking just played it again.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, having problems finding all the numbers, but the new Tomb Raider by the end of 2013 had already broken even So anything past that was just money.
It's just gravy.
Yeah. Which
if you count the definitive version, it's the same product, which they probably should.
Yeah, that game came out. I mean, it came out March 5th, so it did take 7 months? No, 9 months for it to break even. But you still figure,
It's not bad. Plus, with the re-release, they're going to be making money off of that.
yeah, it's all just gravy at this point.
Yeah.
It is sad that it took that long for it to break even, though. But I'm sure the development of all that did cost a fucking fortune.
That's where we're at now, though. Like.
Yeah. In our faces.
And we're also at composers lying about making their music.
Oh my god, this is the funniest story. Like it just, I don't know why it just makes me laugh every time.
The worse
I
than
hear
like
about
Shia
it.
LaBeouf.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
No,
It's so bad.
it's so incredibly. Do you
Like,
want to give some backstory for this?
Yeah, so it's the guy who did all the Resident Evil and Silent Hill and all that stuff. Great music. But now all of a sudden it comes out and he's like, sorry, I really didn't make all this music. By the time Resident Evil 2 was starting, I was starting to go deaf, so I hired someone to help me write the music and all this stuff. And then like a week later he comes out and says, I'm not deaf. I don't know what you're talking about. Make up your fucking mind.
like I don't even know what's going on with this story.
Him? Is someone
No,
trolling him?
No, this
he's-
is all
he's
stuff out
just
of his
an
mouth.
ass.
He's just an idiot.
He just cheated. Yeah, he just fucking cheated. Like,
He had someone else write the music. He stole it and called it his own, and now he's trying to make up bullshit stories
Yeah.
about it.
the best was like at first the story I was like, wow, I was like, that's fucked up. That guy just basically had all of his shit ghostwritten for him. And then when I saw the article that was like, update, he's not deaf, I laughed so fucking hard. I was like, what? Like they should make a movie about that. Just the most elaborate fucking hoax. How do you even convince people for 20 years that you're fucking deaf? Like you'd have to pretend to not hear shit that like fell over.
Huh?
Yeah, like oh my
Do
god.
you go to the extent to actually buy hearing aids and just take the batteries out? Or I mean, what the fuck do you do?
Stupid.
Oh, god damn it. So, Ken, Team Ninja developing some secret PS4 exclusive.
Good.
What do you hope it is?
I don't know.
DOA Extreme 3.
Yeah, you Extreme 3.
I would buy it.
Now with less boobs.
I would really buy it.
Exactly.
With less boobs?
Yes.
I'm done.
Dude.
I'm done with fan service.
God damn.
Good on that.
I mean, I don't need those, dental floss, rainbow bikinis. I don't need the independent boob physics. Just give me my volleyball game. Give me a pure volleyball game. I'll be
Dude,
happy.
because the volleyball game was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Wasn't
Lost my
bad.
clip.
Oh,
And the new costumes that came out for DOA 5.
I know. I saw them and I knew you were gonna just groan and beat yourself in the
It's
face.
just super skimpy.
Yes.
It's just straight
Stop.
fan service.
I love that game, but you're going the wrong way. Turn around.
You know what?
Back.
You know what I hope they're making.
Go back to DOA 3.
I hope they're making a Kill la Kill game.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Oh, it was so good.
No, that's
Kill-
fan service I'll deal with because it's fan
yeah.
service without being fan service.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even consider Kill la Kill fan service.
No.
If they did
Big glowing nipples. You really have to catch them on Kill la Kill.
The
Jake.
fucking
God. Alrighty then.
the nudists. Oh
if
my
they-
god.
if they did,
Bitch.
if the company that did Persona Arena were to do Kill la Kill, that would be amazing.
Oh, like Ark doing a.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
be so fucking
as
badass.
long as it has less text than Persona.
I would like if they mixed it too. If they did like Kill la Kill like versus fucking Gurren, that'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Ken's
Christ.
wet dream.
Oh.
Ken would just fucking.
Ken just moistened his jeans.
Uh,
Oh. So did you guys hear the rumors about Battlefield 5?
Fuck that.
Police a duty.
Yeah.
Police a duty.
Police cops.
Owen Nate is the dog. Where's the dog? Get the dog.
They apparently are backing out of the military and they're just going to follow like police now.
That's
What?
fine, but I'm gonna pitch what I pitched to Jake, which would be awesome. Call it not Battlefield 5, but Battlefield subtitle Police Cops.
Sure.
Police cops.
But that game could be awesome because imagine like
Chicago police.
imagine people like like a bunch packed in the SUV and hanging on the side, just rolling up on like
Grand Theft Auto.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like rolling up in front of like dudes that are holding down a shop or something.
You know what they need?
Awesome.
No. You know what they need to
So
do?
like a 25 to life, but better.
No,
like,
no, hold
like,
on,
like
hold
a
on.
reverse,
Hold on.
like a reverse Payday would be
That's
fucking
exactly
awesome.
what I was just gonna say. They need to mix Battlefield with Payday.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That'd be
Fucking,
really
you got
fucking
one
cool.
team that's in there heisting shit, and another team that just plays the cops coming in to just
Why
wreck
haven't
your
they
shit.
done that? They've like Rainbow's the closest thing to a reverse Payday, but they really need to take Payday's system and just flip it on its side and just make it to where you're the cops. That would be so badass.
Payday system is just straight mod. I mean, that's all that game ever was.
No.
Payday's
Well, I
Left
mean,
4 Dead.
I mean the idea behind it.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying the gameplay,
Yeah, no, I get it.
but no, that would be fucking ballin'.
Ugh. So, anybody interested in seeing a Minecraft movie,
Nope.
Nope.
even if it's produced by Rocket Jump?
Okay, yeah.
What's Rocket Jump?
Freddie W.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe, yeah, I could. We'll see that.
Yep, it's gonna be a live-action Minecraft movie.
Awesome.
Oh, that
Feature
sounds
length,
really cool.
Not a 30-minute or whatever. It's a full feature-length Minecraft movie.
If it's got Key and Peele in it, then it's definitely gonna get seen by this group.
Key and Peele.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
those guys are
God.
fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's they're pretty good because they're original. Like
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
very.
it's like Chappelle's show. It's refreshing.
when Chappelle gave a shit
Yeah.
before he disappeared to Africa.
Yeah.
Well, he missed the rains. I mean,
Oh, God
I would have left too if I had to see Sarah Blackland's or like fucking videos. I would have fucking left too.
Oh, so with Evo on the horizons,
yup.
did well, shouldn't say everyone's, but most people's favorite or most well-known Street Fighter player, Daigo, were you aware he doesn't even own a console?
Yeah.
There's nothing in his house.
Yeah.
He just plays at the arcade.
Yeah.
No. He has a second apartment that houses all his training shit.
Oh, nice.
What is it? Is it an arcade?
He has his own
Basically-
dojo.
he seriously has his own training dojo. He gets up, goes to the gym, then he has a second apartment that has a Street Fighter 4 arcade cabinet, all his consoles, his recording equipment. He'll play a bunch of matches against a computer, record them, watch him to see what he fucked up. But he doesn't keep anything at home. He keeps it all serene and quiet, and
Wow.
that's his chill place. Apparently, he
I'm
plays.
pretty sure he has the fucking money to do it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he plays like 8 hours every day.
I wonder
just
what
of
Mad
Street
Cats
Fighter.
that sponsors the
about-
sponsorship through Mad Cats that he got just to play in a couple of those tournaments. I bet you he got $1 million for the year.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you? It's fucking Daigo.
that's true.
Who's Daigo?
He's a Street Fighter player.
He's
Is
he's
he
the
better
best.
than the one that
He's the best.
parried?
Let's put
everything?
it this way.
Is he
The
better?
only time
No,
where
he
you
is
ever
the guy that parried.
That's
yeah,
the guy that parried
he's the guy that
Ultra
parried,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
yeah.
I guess he's all right.
Yeah, he's pretty all right. I think the only time you ever beat Daigo is when Daigo wants to be beaten.
Right.
I'm convinced.
Yeah, when he's just done.
I'm convinced that
whatever.
like the last couple of years he's just been like, oh, I'm just gonna fuck off.
I really hope
I
this
really
year
don't. I really don't think he cares that much anymore.
he doesn't
He
have
doesn't.
to.
He can't. He's got kids and
Yeah, he just does what he does. People
dude.
pay him to
If it
travel
was
around.
if it was like money on the line, Daigo versus anybody else in the fucking world, Daigo's gonna fucking destroy
Oh
him.
yeah.
Not fucking Filipino champ.
Well,
That guy's an ass clown.
I love Filipino.
I do
Yeah.
too. But he's
Filipino
I do too, but he's a fucking ass clown. Not
Oh.
fucking
What was some of the other guys?
Hey.
Was,
Spanish Inquisition or whatever the fuck his name is.
Hey,
was it Chris
Mike
G?
Ross.
Mike Ross.
Mike Ross is fucking awesome. Dude, the one and only time I ever met Mike Ross was like one of the coolest, like top 10 maybe moments of my whole life. It was fucking cool. Mike
Oh.
Ross is really cool.
I'm just hoping that Daigo plays Wooly again this year, 'cause that'd be a good match to watch. God damn, I watched both of those last year live when they were on. They were so good. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Wooly. Love you guys, but you got smashed. Christ.
In all fairness, anybody would.
Wooly's a pretty good Blanca player, but
Yeah.
not against Daigo.
And I'm a pretty average Ryu player. But I look like dog shit compared to Daigo.
I think you're a little above average Ryu player.
Yeah.
But you do still look like dog shit compared to Daigo.
Yeah.
I could beat him. I'm challenging you, Daigo.
Just kick him in the dick and run.
I'll just smash his fight stick, kick him in the balls, tell him he's gonna lose.
I'm sure he has a spare.
He just goes like this when it appears in his hand.
I'm just thinking like if you went to actually kick him in the balls, you just parry it. Like he just fucking red parries and then Pete dies.
Do you think he knows like martial arts because of this?
Yeah,
He's Daigo. He knows all.
dude. Listen, if you parry
Daigo's the
Chun-Li's
only man
fucking
on the planet
ultra,
who can actually Hadouken.
Well, I'm just saying because I know like as weird as it
He
is.
trains at a waterfall.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, Christ on a cracker. All right. That was the thing.
I like crackers.
You are a cracker.
Jake likes crackers too.
I do.
You have a call 911. Wait, crackers. Oh, yeah. I want a
Squirrel.
cracker. I would like one. Yes. Yes, please. I would like a cracker.
Oh.
That was you, Jake. That was all you, man.
I know.
I know.
So back to our RPGs, Ken. Final Fantasy 15 looks pretty cool.
It looks really good.
Are they showing more gameplay now?
I've seen a lot of gameplay, especially
Okay.
the video we saw earlier. Looked
All right, so
fucking amazing.
I'll be down for that then.
The battle systems, it's a lot more action based, but the enemies don't just stand there stagnant. They actually move and react to everything else going on.
That
Like,
sounds fucking cool.
God.
It's more of an way more of an action game than. Hopefully they just don't fuck it up. Like
I
Yeah.
really hope not, but God, dude, just what I've seen of that game makes me really happy for JRPGs again. I mean,
well,
don't get me wrong.
That's not
Bravely
really
Default-
JRPG.
It's the way they're going.
It's kind of an action RPG.
It's the direction they're moving, though. I mean, yes, Bravely Default kind of went way back to the drawing board,
That's fine.
which is no, I'm not complaining at all. Like I said, I have no problems with it other than the fact that I know I'm not going to get to it right now. That's why I'm not buying it. But
Yeah, I got to finish Cross Zone.
Oh,
yeah, you know what's not going to get finished by me?
What?
Cross Zone.
Yeah, probably not. I just want to be one of the few who finish it. I just want that title.
Are you really playing through that?
Yeah.
He has been for a while. He passed me. I think I put like 6 or 8 hours into that game, and I just couldn't do it anymore.
I'm just going back and forth between Phoenix Wright and Cross Zone. Like
Did
when
they
I lay
keep-
down to go to bed, I'll just play a little bit of Phoenix Wright or some Cross Zone.
That game got so convoluted. It was just, ugh.
Universes, dog.
Yeah.
The fucking multiverse can kiss my
Ew.
ass. There's no reason that those characters should ever cross paths, but they did.
Stop tapping your microphone because you can hear it. Look at the screen like that.
Fucking up my audio, yo.
No,
Can you see it?
no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
God, Pete, that was a little extreme.
Where'd he throw it?
He just took Jake's pen and jammed it up his ass.
That's my favorite pen too.
Good.
Well,
It's over there somewhere.
Gotta wait till you shit it out later.
Somewhere
Oh.
over the rainbow.
Way up there.
Oh, we're way off.
I think everybody just sang a different verse. What the fuck just happened?
I wasn't singing at all.
Lies.
Okay.
So
I wasn't singing at all.
You were more falsetto than
Your
anybody.
pen lies.
All right,
in
anyway.
Eric's place.
Oh. Lastly, I found this list on Kotaku of all places that someone rated the 12 best Wii U games.
Yeah, Kotaku. 'cause
All
they're
12 of them?
great.
Yeah, they're great. And
Kotaku.
yeah,
Kotaku.
but
Kotaku.
Taco.
most of this list is way out of order, and there's at least one of these that I don't agree ever needs to be on here.
Hot chocolate.
So starting from the bottom up, number 12, they got Zombie U,
Okay.
Wonderful 101,
Yep.
Nope.
Need for Speed Most Wanted,
Nope.
Rayman Legends,
Nope.
Pikmin 3,
Nope.
Nintendo Land,
Nope.
Deus Ex,
Nope.
Little Inferno, which apparently is an indie game, and I have no idea what it is.
Nope.
Lego City Undercover,
Nope.
Wind Waker HD,
Nope.
Bit Trip Runner 2,
Nope.
and Mario 3D World.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
one is about the only one that's in the correct place.
Yep.
Like, I don't know who made this list, but they're fucking they were probably paid to make this list.
Fuck you,
EA,
baby.
because why the fuck is Need for Speed Most
Right.
Wanted on there?
Yeah.
Need for
really.
Speed Most Wanted needs to be at, like, however many Wii U games there are, it needs to be below the last one. Like, fuck that game. Need for Speed is just done.
I'm sure it's a fine game, but
It's not.
It's not.
no.
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 It's
They haven't
garbage.
been.
You know, the one thing I will say, I really wanted fucking Sonic Lost World to be good.
Yeah. That was disappointing.
Oh,
I just want any Sonic game at this point to be
but
good.
that one looked like it was going to be like Sonic meets Super Mario Galaxy.
and it wasn't. Sonic Boom, if it looks okay.
All right.
It looks okay. If they just run forward really fucking fast, they can save it.
Yeah. Like, why is that the problem? Like, that's the whole premise of that whole series, and it's the one
Gotta
and
go
only thing they
fast.
can't do right.
Gotta go
Ever.
fast.
You can't fucking go fast.
They haven't done that right since they took away the side scrolling. The 3D and
Remember
Sonic
when
just
you could
doesn't
outrun the
work.
screen?
Yes,
I don't.
I do because that's what I got my Genesis, yo.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but blast processing, dog.
Yeah.
You never outran the screen. It was always keeping up with you.
No, it doesn't.
No, it didn't.
It absolutely doesn't.
Dude, that second level in Sonic 2,
Yeah.
when you're going down that, you could outrun the screen.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of times when you'd come down a ramp, hit it, and then you'd fly way up above where you were looking. It took a second for the game to catch up because it went, where the fuck did he go?
awesome.
But yeah, that list was fucking terrible. I mean, everything needs to be knocked way down there. I mean,
Well, Wonderful needs to come up.
Wonderful needs to be at 2.
Mm.
Well,
What was the
maybe 3 underneath Pikmin. Maybe. Maybe. I said maybe.
I said maybe.
I said maybe, God damn it. And then Wind Waker should be in 4th. Lego City I've heard is good, but I have a soft
I haven't
spot.
played it, so
I have a
don't
soft
know.
spot for the Lego games, so I don't even care. It's just the Lego games.
If that Lego game is fun, I might pick that up later on.
Yeah, if I would have.
It looked pretty fun.
Yeah, what I saw of it and anything I've heard about it was all good things.
Maybe I'll rent it. I actually heard decent stuff too. I just
Nintendo Land should be dead last on that list.
what?
Well, the problem with Nintendo Land, it's kind of conditional. It depends how many people you can play with.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, dude. And that time that we played with 5 people was fucking.
Oh,
awesome.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
Best.
Every time you have 5 people,
Hooray
play
for
Nintendo
New Year's
Land,
Eve.
Yeah, like it's amazing. When you don't, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, that was a game that was built for many people to play.
Yeah.
You know, but it should be dead last on the list. Need for Speed shouldn't even be on the list.
The Wii U should just be taken off the list.
Bite your tongue.
Fuck the Wii U.
Deus Ex should be a lot farther down.
Yeah.
Just
Debbie Downer over here.
That game is just not
it's called
good.
the pessimistic Peter. Okay, get it fucking right, Ken.
Debbie Downer over there.
I think
My game's not rigged.
I think Pete's on the rag tonight.
Yeah.
You need to go change your tampon.
Oh,
Going through a
fucking-
tough time,
we kind
guys.
of made a dick with the auto wave right there.
That's a weird shaped dick, Ken.
My goldfish died, and then my cat ate it. At the end.
That God damn, Ken, stop losing your clips.
Yeah.
They're supposed to stay on your nipples.
Yeah, like upon further inspection, Deus Ex is not a good game.
Really, I liked what I played of it.
What I played of it was okay, but it's too high on the list. I'm not saying it was bad, it's just too high on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Way too high.
Way too high.
Who's
Get off
high?
that fucking list,
I'm high as fuck.
bitch.
No, you're not.
High on life.
I'm high. I'm high.
Well, that's going away.
Yeah.
I think we didn't say anything good here.
Nothing was said of it any important.
Jake's chocolate
Except-
wasted.
Except ear bleeding wave sign. I don't know.
Anything else? 'Cause I'm out. I'm spent.
Oh wait, update our website. We gotta get more articles or something up here.
Someone needs to write me something then.
Okay,
All right.
I'm the shit. Amen.
Amen.
That's Peter's prayer.
Follow
They
me.
actually might announce the new Street Fighter character next month.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that's when they're going to announce it. They could be.
Trolling the shit out of you.
Yeah, it was Combo Fiend, so you never fucking know.
You watch. It's gonna be like that fucking Smash Brothers reveal with the goddamn Wii Fit trainer. They're gonna come out and be like, "It's Mega Man."
Oh, no.
No! It's not gonna be Mega Man. It's gonna be fucking Roll.
God damn it.
Oh.
They did say it's a girl. They did say it's someone who's never been in a fighting game.
Well, no, she was in Marvel.
Roll?
Yeah, she was in Marvel, too.
Yeah.
She was actually playable.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never used her then. I didn't realize she was there.
But
Goddamn.
Ono said, like, only 4 websites have gotten it right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
didn't say which one. So
Well, of course you didn't.
what a dick.
Thanks, Ono.
I love you, Ono.
That is funny that only 4 websites have gotten that right, because there's a lot of fucking websites that talk about this shit.
Yep.
That's a thing.
You're a thing.
Thank you.
I love you.
Wow.
Okay, well, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well, bye-bye. I love you, Barbara.
That wasn't creepy.